Good afternoon, everybody, and I am here to talk to you about how I found my own unique and personal voice. My name is Geraldine. So I'm about to take you on my journey. I, like the rest of the world apparently, was a quivering wreck. And I set out to get rid of all my nerves. Now, I realize that was not such a good idea, and I'm very happy to embrace the nerves that I have left. If I didn't and don't have some nerves, that's going to make me a very complacent speaker, and I don't want that. So, I, through education predominantly, have realized that there are many techniques and indeed tools out there, more so to lessen nerves, but also to empower you and make you just a lot more confident than you were, and certainly than I was when I started out. So I'm going to tell you about some of those techniques and tools. The first one is very foundational indeed, insofar as that it's caring for the voice. The importance of caring for the voice and all its structures. And it's very simple as to how we do that. By keeping ourselves very well hydrated with room temperature water and lots of it. Do not drink any extremely hot drinks, or indeed hot drinks, or cold drinks, or indeed fizzy drinks. Just keep yourselves very well hydrated, because just remember the following statistic. 3% of dehydration leads to up to 30% in loss of concentration. So that statistic alone, I think, speaks volumes as to the need to keep one's voice in good shape. Also, in keeping the body hydrated, it does in fact keep the voice box moist and in good working order. The next tool was correct posture. Now, we need to be at least standing with our feet firmly on the ground, shoulder width apart, and our knees flexed and relaxed to a degree. Our pelvis aligned, bearing in mind that it's carrying the weight of our entire torso. Our spine aligned. Now, with correct posture, we are going to be breathing much better and indeed therefore speaking much better. Correct posture aids very good public speaking and projection. Again, it has multiple benefits. The next technique, or indeed tool, which you would be more apt to describe it, is diaphragmatic breathing and the multiple benefits of it. So when you take in that deep breath and you fill up your lungs, which you can feel here now, and you hold for 3 to 4 minutes, and then you let it, you exhale, you have taken in and reoxygenated all of the blood, which in fact, when you take in a deep breath, it goes in through your mouth or your nose and right into your lungs and through the alveoli in the lungs. It goes right through your bloodstream. Now you have greater clarity of thought. You are less nervous because the oxygen is very calming. And you now are also hugely invigorated because now you have more oxygen, so you therefore have more energy. And now your presentation is going to be much more vigorous and energetic. But there are multiple benefits, indeed, for your general well-being. The next exercises that I learned was to relax my upper torso, neck and face. And that's important also because tension is the enemy of the speaker. So as we say, we bear the weight of the world on our shoulders. So we can do multiple exercises, but I'm going to demonstrate just a couple here. Like shoulder rolls, 360-degree shoulder rolls, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And repeat these exercises. Shoulder scrunches, getting tension into your shoulders and dropping. And you can feel the tension going out. And you go up into the neck and stretch your arms out with your thumbs up and look to the right at your thumb. Back slowly and over to the left. And repeat those exercises. And there's another one where you do a neck stretch. Just let your head hang back and you can feel that stretch there. And right down to the chin. And come back up. Or this one, where you do a neck roll. Very slowly. You do not want any injuries. So you do this clockwise and anti-clockwise. Another tool is, and which is very important for speakers, is to do exercises to increase the volume that exists within your lungs and your capacity. What we call virtually diaphragmatic exercises or breathing exercises. Like, for example, the shish exercise, where we take our index finger and we put it 4 inches from our mouth. Now I'm going to take in a deep breath. And with the sound shish, I should feel my breath on my finger. And that can be repeated several times, and you can also do it on the F sound. And another one is the importance of taking in a deep breath and speaking on a whisper. I went to the shop and I bought milk, bread, cigarettes, I bought washing powder, I bought salmon, I bought brown bread, white bread, tomato bread, Alpen, eggs, milk, newspapers, das, curtains, tables, chairs, televisions, doors, and there you go. But that increases the volume, and that may seem like as if it's easy to do that, and to whisper appears to be easy, but in fact it can be quite difficult. But there are multiple exercises, ladies and gentlemen, that you can do for resonating sounds, for your consonants, your vowels. The importance of knowing how your T's, your D's, your TH's, your dental consonants are formed. The importance of the hard palate when you're saying and the soft palate when you're saying R, how your tongue goes back and it nearly touches the soft palate. W, the D's and the T's and the TH's, S, A, and all of those sounds. They're all there, all those exercises. And finally, I believe that having a knowledge of the anatomy and the physiology of the respiratory center and the organs of articulation, plus the brain, particularly the left hemisphere of the brain, is empowering, because at least one has a knowledge of all of the mechanisms and how it works. So therefore, if you know how it's expected to work, you can in fact take advantage of that knowledge. So with all of that comprehensive knowledge that I have learned, I now feel that I have found my own unique and personal voice. I hope you enjoyed my journey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening to me.